and welcome to this Line's FLL Mentoring YouTube channel. We are a former FLL team. My name is Claire Gallet, and this is my former teammate, Dorian and Echasseriau.
Hi, everybody. My name is Dorian. I'm a 19-year-old currently studying mechanical engineering at Rice University and a first LEGO League alum. Um, I want to work in aerospace engineering, kind of continuing from mechanical engineering. And I think FLL was kind of an integral part of my journey towards my studies and my career path. I definitely think that it helped me understand basic engineering principles, programming, and just kind of like working with a team. So I think that was definitely a great part of that.
And my name is Claire Gallet. I am 19 years old and I will be entering a French engineering school in the fall. More specifically, I would like to work in aerospace engineering, and that was actually heavily inspired by FLL. Since when I was in eighth grade, the season was into orbit, and so we got to learn a lot about space. And if you've ever seen Apollo 13 and you've seen the mission control room, that's something that became a dream of mine. I would like to work in operations, which is more specifically that field. And so it's all thanks to FLL, really.
So let's talk about our FLL team. We were the Lions Robotics Designers based right outside of Paris, France.
We competed from the school year 2016-2017, which was the Animal Ally season, hence the Lions in our name, until the 2021 to 2022 school year, which was the Cargo Connect season.
So this is our team logo. You can see that Lions kind of factored in both our original FLL team and Lions FLL mentoring, obviously. There's a simple linguistic reason for this, given that Lion works both in English and French as Lyon, but also kind of a cultural reason, given that Bartholdi designed a line you can see here back in France, but also he was one of the designers of the Statue of Liberty that was sent to America. So kind of our kind of dual connections to the United States and France. And then, of course, more than that, we just are really fans of felines. You can see both of us have cats, and you can see here Claire's cat Mishka was running around on one of our FLL mats.
And he became the first star in our logo, actually.
That's very
We
true.
got to do plenty of really cool things as an FLL team. We were French national champions both in 2018 for hydrodynamics and in 2021 for replay.
So we got to compete in two international competitions, one in Bath in the United Kingdom and in Detroit, Michigan in the US. These were really cool competitions. You can see there are a few photos on this screen from those competitions. It was kind of really a cool experience to be able to meet all these new people from around the world, trade pins, and just kind of compete in a really like friendly environment.
I think another great thing about FLL is that you meet amazing teams, but you also meet amazing experts. Every year, we were able to interview people who were passionate about their field, and I think we are still awed that we managed to interview free astronauts during Into Orbit.
And then more generally than that, we were awarded in areas such as robot game, robot design and programming, and in the innovation project kind of throughout our time in FLL.
And you might be wondering, well, oh, that's nice, but why would you want to start a YouTube channel? And one of the things that we knew we wanted to do towards the end of our years in FLL and competing in FLL was that we wanted to create some sort of guide. And I think one of the main things we noticed online is that we felt like there wasn't much inspiration out there except for some robot performance highlight reels where you see robots running around match tables and collecting insane amount of points. Over the years, we had also gathered quite a bit of experience that we wanted to share. And I feel like we especially wanted to give the advice that we wish we heard back when we were just starting out and discovering what FLL really was.
So that's all what we're about, where it's about giving back to the teams that kind of once used to be around us and the new kind of generation of FLL students. We decided to do this on YouTube because of we kind of think it's the most accessible and convenient method of kind of publishing this. Um, Although we are starting a Reddit as well. It's kind of like having a chat with teams as mentors. And when we can't answer questions kind of obviously live, we can answer your comments. Like I said, we can answer questions on Reddit that you may specifically have. And we just think it's kind of the best of all worlds so far.
One of the main things that will be on this channel is the Lions FLL Guide. In it, we want to share some generic tips and tricks and go more in depth about our valuable experience in FLL. And unless the rules change, obviously, we would like this to be applicable regardless of the season you are watching these videos in. Now, obviously, this is going to take us longer because we want to make a whole series where we walk you through the first steps of joining FLL up until being able to compete with ease at an international level, hopefully. We are hoping that we will be dropping the first episode around the same time as this video.
So as Claire mentioned, there'll be this first pillar of videos that are kind of like, regardless of season applicable, kind of help you get started in FL. And then we'll do season specific videos. Obviously, this season that is starting up now is going to be Unearthed, and that comes out in about 8 days from filming. So we'll be sure to kind of give you our initial thoughts on this upcoming season.
All our videos from now on will be in English, but we'll do our best to provide subtitles in both English and French to make sure that our content is as accessible as possible. So hopefully all of this can help teams out, and we're pretty excited to see both where this YouTube channel is going to take us, but also to see what teams come up with in FLL in the coming years. And if you are also interested in that content, be sure to stick around and we'll see you in the next one.